Battle Royal has begun. Max Havoc squaring off with Rush Mountmore, Impact, and Avatar X going at it. Avatar X goes over the top rope, but holds on. Okay, Guile looking to eliminate Zen. Zen will be in the championship match later tonight, looking to get his gold back. The Dwayne and Captain Howdy exchanging blows. Rush Mountmore is gone! Max Havoc has eliminated Rush Mountmore just like that. A big chop on Havoc from K. Guile. Zen is hanging out on the apron as Avatar X is looking to eliminate Impact. Havoc goes over the edge. Over the edge, over the rope, holding on so far. Dwayne rolling to the apron. Zen with a bulldog on Captain Howdy. A big whip from... Oh, Impact is eliminated by Avatar X. 2 men down. This match is flying by so far. Flying by. Havoc is on the ropes. K. Guile getting him up on the top rope as in stereo, the Dwayne is held up there. Havoc fights back, and the Dwayne is holding on to the bottom rope. Captain Howdy with the kicks to the chest of Zen. Fierce kicks. Zen fighting back strong. Havoc kick to the gut of Guile. Oh, Dwayne with a jawbreaker. Havoc with a butterfly suplex. Howdy goes for the elbow and completely... Oh, no, he whiffed on the first one, but connects on the second. Zen returning with a big fist. Avatar X with the sloppy clothesline on the Dwayne. But it's fine. He's still connected. Not full force, but still connected. Zen on the ropes. Avatar X looking to eliminate. There's the run. There's the clothesline. Zen is gone. 5 men remain. Avatar X has eliminated 2 people out of this match so far. Captain Howdy with the kick to the gut of Havoc. Avatar X trying to call on the crowd to get behind him. The Dwayne grabbing Captain Howdy here. Howdy's on the ropes. The Dwayne looking to eliminate. Max Havoc might step in. Yes, he does. 2-on-1. The Demon holding on while Avatar X delivers a mean kick to the chest of K. Guile. Captain Howdy just barely holding on. It looks like he's fighting back, though. He's going to come back in the ring as Avatar X gets K. Guile up on the top turnbuckle. Attempted to, at least. Howdy tossing X into the corner as the Dwayne slams Max Havoc down. Havoc tossing Dwayne. And X is taking a beating in the corner. The Demon turns his attention to K. Guile. Max Havoc gets the Dwayne up on his shoulder, looking to get him over the top rope. Avatar X is going to help out. This might be it for the Dwayne. Captain Howdy with a mean chop to the throat of K. Guile. Roxon fights back. And Guile is also looking to fight to stay in this match. He does. Backbreaker on Havoc. And a big clothesline, a big running clothesline. Avatar X has eliminated 3 people in this match now. The Dwayne is gone. KPP. Welcome on in, KPS. Katie Peters Slays has arrived. Thank you for the host. Katie, you're defending your title that you got again last week. Later tonight. Freaking can't stay not champion for like a week. Max Havoc looking to eliminate Avatar X. And Captain Howdy dragging K. Guile around the ring. K. Guile up. This is my calling. It's ridiculous. We don't know how KPS just keeps winning, despite being such a low-leveled wrestler. Huge gut buster on Avatar X as K. Guile with a massive drop on Captain Howdy, and the big men take it to one another. Max Havoc with the backbreaker on K. Guile. What's up, Kylum? Havoc dropping the knee on X. And again, repeats it. Continuing to drop the knees. 4 men remain in this battle royal. One of them will earn a level up for tonight. Havoc setting Avatar X up on the ropes, but takes him off. Massive right fist. Howdy gets Guile on the ropes now, lifting to eliminate him. Uh-oh. Havoc is tying up Avatar X, adding insult to injury. There's going to be a butt kick here. There it is. K. Guile fighting back strong against Captain Howdy. He refuses to be tossed out here. X slammed, helmet first into that turnbuckle. Boom! K. Guile with a big clothesline. The demon is gone. 3 men remain. Will it be K. Guile, Max Havoc, or Avatar X with tonight's level up? Avatar X celebrating a little bit. Havoc is on the ropes. I'm assuming X is going to step in here. Yes, we have a 2-on-1 situation. Both men looking to eliminate the spectacle. He's holding on so far. He makes his way down to the bottom rope, but they're going to put the boots to him. He's fighting back. A kick and an elbow, and he rolls back into the ring. Not eliminated just yet. Havoc turns his attention. Oh no, Avatar X on K. Guile. Spins him around into that neck breaker. The underhook suplex on X right there. Guile is fighting his way back to the ropes to get to his feet. Nope, he doesn't need them. Just barely making his way up. But there's the spin. Oh my God, a no-sell from Avatar X right back up to his feet. The resiliency, but no. Oh, he holds on after he's tossed over the top rope. Max Havoc coming in with a full Nelson slam on K. Guile when his back is turned. Havoc has X under control, going up for the suplex. Unbelievable. The action is picking up here at the end of this battle royal, as we whittle down to one final wrestler. Avatar X is holding on for dear life as Max Havoc is forcing him over the top rope. He's holding on to the bottom, but will he be pushed off? X is holding on. He's holding on. Fighting back. He's going to come back in the ring. Which of these 3 men will stand victorious, one level higher than they came into this match? There's a twister on Havoc, who rolls to the apron for safety as K. Guile turns his attention to Avatar X. There's the back suplex. The kicks taking down the trunk of the tree that is K. Guile. Guile's on the ropes. Uh-oh, this is going to be it for Guile, I think. There it is. He's dropped over the top rope by Avatar X. Avatar X, a strong showing in this battle royal. That is the 3rd or 4th opponent that he has eliminated so far. And it's down to the 2 men in blue and gold. Avatar X wants this level up very, very badly. Max Havoc recently winning a Battle Royal. So he is a contender in this. I don't think X yet has earned a level up through Battle Royal purposes yet. This would be a first for him. Havoc can't even get to his feet. Oh, Avatar X goes to take Havoc, but no. Forces him off and delivers a huge big boot. Roles have been reversed as Avatar X can't get off the apron right now. Max Havoc is setting up. He's setting up. Here's the driver. Boom, there it is. Massive damage to the head and spine of Avatar X after that. Now's the time to eliminate. X fights back quickly. He's in the corner. And Havoc, oh, he's bloodied X up under that helmet. You can't see it, but you can hear it. And you can feel it. He's got a crimson mask under the helmet. A huge right hand from Max Havoc, but he is wearing himself out. If he does not eliminate Avatar X quickly, he might run out of steam. He's a big guy, but I don't know how his cardio is. Havoc dragging X to the ropes. Is this going to be it? Getting him up again. Avatar X holding on. He goes over, but he's holding on to the bottom rope. Will he be pushed off? If he's pushed to the floor, this is it. No, he fights back. Rolling back into the ring. Havoc, though, turning him around. He's going over, holding on just barely. Oh, there it is. Here is your winner of the Level Up Battle Royal, The Spectacle, Max Havoc. There it is. Thank you for the reminder, Zen. Definitely need it. I probably would have forgotten. All right. Max Havoc proving to be a competitor in the Battle Royal over the last few weeks, winning 2, I think, in the last 3 weeks. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first from Boston, Massachusetts, Ruthless Roz. Roz has not been putting the best foot forward lately. Looking to go back up the ladder. Little redemption tonight. What's up, Bob? How you doing? And her opponent making her way to the ring from Washington, D.C., Charlotte. Charlotte has gone from last week's #1 contender match to the bottom of the ladder. Needs to work her way back up as well. That's what happens when you go from champion to attempted #1 contender to the bottom. But that's all right. We've seen lots of people battle their way from the bottom before. I'm sure it will happen again. But for who will that journey start tonight? Roz or Charlotte? Nope. Roz again, uncharacteristically blowing kisses to the crowd. I want to change it, but I also think it's hilarious. Roz starting off with a big bulldog on Charlotte. And a clubbing set of blows. Roz is not effing around tonight. On the ropes, wrenching her arms backwards. Clearly looking to start that upward journey. Charlotte turning it around with the suplex. Charlotte has suplexes for days, but goes for a Hurricane Rana this time. Delays just for a moment too long, and Roz takes advantage. Goes for the drop kick, but Charlotte is not home to receive it. But Roz still taking Charlotte down even after the drop kick bundle. Bungle is what I meant. Maybe. Interesting sign in the crowd there. Charlotte getting Roz in the corner. She's got done making dinner and doing good. Nice. What'd you make? I want dinner. Oh, wait. I had dinner before this. Never mind. I'm good. Thanks. I'm just always hungry is the problem. Charlotte going for the pin. Only a 1 count on the Ruthless One, who gets back to her feet right away. Underhook suplex again. If you're wondering what Charlotte keeps in that backpack she wears down in the ring, it's a good chance there's a whole package of suplexes in there. Spicy black bean burgers, sweet potato fries, and some veggies. Oh, dang. That sounds great. The Queen suplex drop delivered on Roz. Charlotte looks like she's going for a pin again. There it is. Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Gonna have to admit, pretty delicious. I would imagine so. That sounds fantastic. Roz driven face first. That's going to be a 10, a full set of 10. Taking a moment to celebrate before going for the leg. A leg drop on the leg. That's some leg on leg action right there. Can't win. You never know. Only getting 1 counts, continuous 1 counts on Roz. There's the leg hook and the elbows driven directly into the top of the skull. It's going to ring a few bells. Charlotte's looking to go after the arms. When you have a brawler like Roz, if you can take out the arms, you take out a good part of the offense. But Roz fighting back to her feet, throwing the elbow into Charlotte. And a low drop kick to take her off her feet. She's mad now. It's time to start fighting dirty. Spinning drop kick. The crowd's not liking it. Oh, talk about dirty fighting. Roz removing the protection from that top turnbuckle. That is an exposed steel ring now. If you get whipped into that, it is going to do significant damage Roz looking to turn the tide on Charlotte, offering the same arm-ripping maneuver in return. Charlotte fighting back up now, though. There's the elbow into the gut. Doesn't connect in time, though. And Charlotte's driven into the turnbuckle. A monkey flip to toss her out. I don't know if Roz is eyeing that other corner where the exposed steel is. Oh, there's the forearm flurry. Up she goes. And right on the top rope. Roz just eyeing. Oh, we're setting up for something here. Are we going to get a big kick? Boom! There it is. This might be over. 1, 2. Oh, no! Charlotte kicking out of the brogue kick. Unbelievable. Was not enough to put her away. So Roz is going after the legs now. A big forearm. The ref's back is turned. Oh, the knocks. The ref's back was turned and Roz used the brass knuckles. That's going to put Charlotte down and out. There's no way she's getting up now. And a dirty pin. 2, 3. She steals it. Here is your winner, Ruthless Roz. Well, dang. Look at that. It took a while for it to happen, but Roz pulled out every dirty trick in the book. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring first, from Orlando, Florida, John the Dwayne Roxon. Triple threat ranking match. Recently I've been doing these for the number one contenders match, but I decided to shift it up this week and make it a ranking match. It's because the odd number of people in the men's division right now, they're at 9 people. Until they get to 10, we're gonna have to have like a triple threat match most of the time, just to offset the odd man out. There will, however, be a tag match in the women's division tonight for a little variety. And his opponent, he is the Demon of Georgetown, Captain Howdy. I'm just noticing now. I don't know if the Titantron videos either don't exist anymore or just need to be reset. Because we're just seeing the repeat of Cap, which also looks kind of creepy on the Titantron instead of his actual video playing. Watch out for Cap's phasing magic. He does do that. He absolutely does that. I'm hoping it saved the videos. Maybe they just need to be re-rendered because they were rendered before we wiped everything. That's a possibility. Some spooky, freaky stuff. Oh, absolutely. Every time Cap's around, there he is. There he is dabbing his way in here. Captain Freaky himself. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Boston, Australia, Avatar X. Cap and Avatar X once again meeting up in the ring tonight. I feel like my volume's high. I feel like my mic volume is higher than it should be. I'll make some adjustments after this. Easy. Psh. These two just can't stop going at each other. Granted, we only have 9 men in the men's division right now, so you're bound to run into people over and over again, but these freaking two. Who will be ranking up and who will stay put? This is not the bottom of the men's division, though. That's coming up later. All right, here we go. Roxanne versus Howdy versus X. There's a bottom joke there somewhere, but I'm too tired. Bulldog on Roxanne. The demon comes out strong as Avatar X looks on. Oh, and takes out X as well, making his presence known right away at the beginning of this match. Roxanne with the punches on the demon. And now X goes for the crossbody. But Captain Howdy brushes it off and delivers a DDT to Roxanne. X with the kick to the midsection. Goes for the crossbody again, and Howdy still throws him off. He is not having it, but now he's getting attacked from both sides. I'm sure there's a joke in there, too. The jab. Oh, nope. Okay, we're not going to use that word either. I'm running out of things that can't be innuendoed. Captain Howdy rolls out of the ring and is doing his little freaky dance out there as Avatar X and the Dwayne going at it. Dwayne going for the pin, but Howdy doesn't want it ending that way. Only one man will fall here, and Howdy wants to be the one on top. That one was on purpose. That's for you, chat. Avatar X elbowed, but returning fist to Captain Howdy. Roxanne with a punch to the gut. They're in a triangle of punching each other. Avatar X is down and Howdy elbows the Dwayne in the face, but a big right arm Takes him to a knee. Big clothesline from the Demon. And another on X. The Dwayne is forced to the outside of the ring. X goes up and down. Gets pulled away from the turnbuckle in a powerbomb-like position. Captain Howdy getting Avatar X to his feet. And we see a suplex right there. You have a white chocolate chip and cranberry cookie. Give, please. Thank you, HG. Captain Howdy's on the ropes as the Dwayne is relentlessly hitting those punches. A belly-to-back slam delivered on the Demon, who's rolling away from danger. Avatar X and the Dwayne standing in the ring. There's a pin on the Dwayne. Only a 1 count. Avatar X getting the neck wrenched. Captain Howdy stepping in to interfere. He wants no submissions, and he's less words. He's making someone tap. Driving Avatar X helmet first to the mat. Repeated bashing of the helmet. It's going to shake your brains up. A punch to the gut of the Dwayne, followed by that big boot, sending the Dwayne back outside. The Demon saying, no, this one's mine. You stay out of this. A pin on X. Only a 1 count before Avatar kicks out. X with the Hurricane Rana to reverse. Getting the Demon back to his feet before firing up, delivering multiple forearms. He goes to hit the other turnbuckle. The Dwayne tries to interfere, but no. There's the Bulldog. Avatar X getting fired up, now turning his attention to Roxanne. The repeated helmet headbutts. There's a third one. Both men are down. Avatar X standing strong right now. You say Avatar too many times, James Cameron and his Nickelodeon Studios might cease and desist. It's true. Blame Greg. The Demon's back to his feet. Avatar X goes for something there on the Dwayne, but the Dwayne counters with a float over suplex into that pin, but Howdy breaks it up. Fireman carry on the Demon. And a huge spine buster from the Dwayne. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner, John the Dwayne Roxanne. The Dwayne standing strong in that triple threat match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match. Making her way to the ring first from the city of Bloodhaven, Kim Phoenix. Keep in mind, folks, both challenge matches are still on the table for tonight. Nobody has redeemed for one yet. Also keep in mind, if you went for one last week, you are not eligible this week. So remember that also. Making her way to the ring next, her partner, the Raccoon Queen, La Bandita. K Jedi redeems challenge match. So it will be K Guile taking on the Dark Sun tonight. Oh, HG's got that level up energy. So who will the Redheads be rocking tonight in this match? And their opponent, making her way to the ring first from Chicago, Illinois, Minx Jinx. A lot of black and red in this match so far. A lot. But who will team up with Minx to take on the Redheads? And her partner, making her way to the ring from the Garden of Australia, Mop Guardian. Mop and Minx will take on Kim Phoenix and La Bandita. Starting off in the match, Phoenix and Minx. Phoenix starting off with some forearms. I believe these two were in singles competition last week. Phoenix getting the best of Minx Jinx. A huge power bomb at the beginning of the match. Someone doesn't know proper ring psychology. You got to build up to those big moves. Minx blocking that forearm, and a drop kick to take Phoenix down. Making the tag to Mop Guardian. Mop coming in on Phoenix. There's the neck breaker. I thought that, is she just giving a thumbs up to the crowd? That's great. I didn't even know that was in her moveset. Thumbs up, I got this. Phoenix taking control though. Trying to get Mop over to her corner, but Mop fighting back. Doesn't want that double team attack. Whipping Phoenix into the corner. Follows in with the monkey flip. Minx knew to get out of the way. Didn't know what Mop had in store. La Bandita is looking for the tag. Phoenix unable to complete though. Mop whipping Phoenix out of the ring. Uh-oh. I was thinking the Bandit might get involved. Not yet. It's a possibility. Where are we going? Are we going outside? Mop driving Phoenix into the barricade. Ruthless. I thought Roz was ruthless. Mop has got a mean streak. Repeated forearms. We're at a 5 count. 6. They got to get back in the ring. Mop just will not let up. Here we go. We're at a 7. Mop breaks the count and keeps the action on the outside, but Phoenix is there waiting. Forearms and a kick. What's up, Chris? Mopping up the competition. I see what you did there. We're at a 3 count. Huge drop kick on the outside, taking Phoenix off her feet. Goes for the forearm and whiffs on that one. Sends Phoenix back in to break the count. Wrenching the neck. Over and over. La Bandita has yet to see any action in this ring. Phoenix started off, went strong for a little bit, but has yet to turn it around to get an opportunity to tag her partner. Minx coming back in, drops into the Boston Crab as Kim is looking to get over to the ropes any way she can. But Minx is smartly... Oh, there's the counter. I was going to say Minx is smartly keeping Kim away. But Kim escapes just... Oh, doesn't go for the tag. I thought she was going to. Perfect opportunity to, but did not take advantage. Minx and Mop with a double team here. Mop with a big double axe handle on the arm. Following up with that takedown. Bandit is getting frustrated on the corner, waiting for an opportunity. Kim whipped into the corner. Mop with the clothesline. Little celebration for the crowd. It's a mop party. Jawbreaker reversal. And a snap suplex. Kim would be smart to make a tag here. I don't know what she's doing, though. Big clothesline. She's firing up is what she's doing. Leg lariat. Getting Mop back to her feet. I thought she was going to whip to the corner, but no, she goes to an opposite one. Here comes that elbow. Springboard elbow. Is she looking to put this away herself? Hurricane Rana takedown. Oh, she's looking for the moonsault, I think. There it is. There's the moonsault. Is it over? If she goes for the pin, it could be. 1. Oh, Minx coming in to break the count. Oh, Phoenix went to attack Minx, and La Bandita is so fired up she interfered her own partner's offense. But both of them are sent out. Kim getting Mop back to her feet again. La Bandita still needs to make her way back over to the corner. They can't be a tag without a partner there. Repeated stomps on Mop. And a big leg drop. She'd still probably be smart to make a tag. You have a fresh tag team partner whenever she gets back on the corner. Mop taking advantage, though. Phoenix is in the corner. La Bandita is just getting to her feet now. And the double team on Phoenix. Double flapjack. She goes down face first. This might end it. No, Bandita sneaking in the ring. Sneaks in and breaks up the pin. Minx and Kim, the two legal ones here. Kim goes over the top, holding on the apron. And Minx a big snapmare pull-in. The forearm on Kim. Snapmare right in front of the corner. I don't know what she's planning here. Kim taking it back, getting Minx into the corner. Drop kick. Oh, there's the kip up right away from Minx. Turning around with a big clothesline to take Kim down. Here's the tilt-a-whirl takeover. Head scissor. Minx is getting fired up now. La Bandita and Mop still down on the outside. Here's a pin. No one to save her. There's the Bandit again at the 2 count. Breaking up the pin. La Bandita getting back to the apron. Finally getting ready for a tag. Let's see if Phoenix can take advantage. Uh-oh. Here comes the super kick. Dodged. Sidesteps the super kick. What a huge DDT on Phoenix. The hot tag is made. La Bandita comes in with the clothesline, the forearm. Another clothesline. La Bandita has been waiting all match to see some action, and she is ready. Going up top. Frog splash misses. A big miss on the frog splash. Bandit's in the corner again. Another monkey flip. Phoenix is down on the outside, though. No one to help out right now. All alone in the corner. Another double team as Mop comes back in. And another... Oh! Bandit's tossed in the air. Mob Guardian is setting up for something. Is it going to be a bunny stomp? Oh! I don't know what Mob Guardian was going for, but also whiffed it. Makes the hot tag to Minx. Minx with the drop kick. The low drop kick to take the Bandit off her feet. Now Minx is all alone, though. Mop is down and out on the outside. Again with the tilt-a-whirl head scissor takeover. Minx whipping the Raccoon Queen into the corner. What are we going for here? Oh, interesting takeover in the corner, but also getting her right in her own corner, which means she could tag. And she does. Phoenix coming back in. Minx going into the corner. It looks like Mop is getting to her feet. Just about back on the apron. Tornado DDT. Phoenix was going for something, but it's reversed, and Minx drives her down face first. Wrenching the neck. This match is crazy. I don't even know who's in command here. We're going for another super kick. She's setting up. Oh, it connects this time. Phoenix has to be knocked unconscious. Bandit comes in to break it up. Mop says no, but the pin is still not successful. Somehow Phoenix kicked out of that. I thought any finisher at this point would be the end of this match. Arm breaker. Mob Guardian entering the ring again. There's a German suplex delivered to Phoenix. La Bandita still down and out on the outside. A backbreaker. Mob going for the pin. She might be in the ropes, but it doesn't look like it. 2. Phoenix still kicking out at 2. A ridiculous amount of punishment she's taken over the course of this match. What's Mop looking for here? Looking for a tag, apparently. Minx is coming back in. Might be taunting her opponent. Tim's going to feel this tomorrow. Yeah, probably for like a week. Going for the pin. Going for the cheating pin, too. Oh, we saw one of those already tonight. The ref is a little wiser now. And a monkey flip. Minx driving. Ooh, driving Kim face first into the mat. And a stomp on the head. She's got all her attitude out tonight. I am from Chicago. Oh, yeah. It shows. Phoenix reversing by taking out the legs. Snap suplex. She'd be wise to make a tag. But it looks like she's setting up for something. Twist of fate. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Right at the edge of 3. Mop breaks it up. A snap suplex delivered to Mop Guardian as well. The amount of count breakups in this match. There are so many near falls. Phoenix is just confused right now. Doesn't know what to do. Just out of it. Running out of options. Ming stumbling back to her feet. Going for a ride there. Who is going to win this one? There's the tag. La Bandita coming back in. Has had some time to recoup. La Bandita setting up, it looks like. And no, Ming's tossing her off. There's the arm drag. Big clothesline. Again. Off the ropes. Leg lariat. La Bandita is fired up. Looks like Mop has gotten back to the apron. I can't believe how long this match is going. It's insane. Ming's getting the Raccoon Queen to her feet. Goes for the neck breaker, and no! The Bandit reverses and drops the neck breaker herself. Just eyeing her work right now. Plotting out her next maneuver. She's watching for something. Oh, it was a flip leg drop. Going for the pin. 2. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Minx kicking up at the last possible moment. Oh no, this might be it. Bandita goes up and over, holds for the pin. 2. There it is. Here are your winners, Kim Phoenix and La Bandita. Holy crap, that match. Jesus. I thought that was never ending. Unbelievable. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the good old US of A, K. Guile. K. Guile ready to kick things off tonight. Not kick things off necessarily, but kick things off for him. Battle Royal didn't end up going his way, but will he be successful in this one-on-one bout? Everybody, I'm going to need virtual salutes. There we go. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, the Dark Sun, Cyric. Did you think it was a ranking match? Because no, it's the challenge match. Auntie, hello. How are you? You're just about to see K. Guile potentially get his butt whipped all over the place. We'll see what happens, though. You never know. Maybe tonight is K. Guile's night. Cyric comes out strong. The belly to back suplex. Following up with the stomps on an American hero. How could you do that? Already going for the triple backbreaker. That's not a good sign. Sorry, double. And just stares him down now. He's just eyeing him. K. Guile in the corner. There's an F5. Here is your winner, the Dark Sun, Cyric. And that, folks, is the definition of a squash match. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh my God, that was the fastest elimination in a Battle Royal ever. Susie immediately clotheslines Minx Jinx out of the ring. That was insane. The first offense thrown in the match at all. And Minx goes bye-bye. We're down to 7. That was freaking wild. I can't believe it. I'm still doing announcer voice. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I don't even know why I hid myself. I just did it out of habit. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Mop with a huge elbow on Tails. Charlotte is up. Charlotte holding on. Jedi, I heard you say earlier that you never saw anyone get eliminated by the push out of the feet. I've seen it happen a couple times. Oh my God! Susie and Tails working together to toss out Mop Guardian. I'm still flustered from before. We're already down to 6. The Mohawk chick is Susie Hyde Girls, representing Bill Coyote in chat. Just elbows being thrown all over the place. Phoenix and La Bandita going after each other despite their win achieved together earlier tonight. Phoenix holding on right now as the Bandit tries to force her out. Kim rolling back in. Charlotte with a huge tornado. Spinning tornado to drive Roz down. There's no way she's happy about that loss earlier tonight. Looking to get some revenge. Susie going after Tails as Charlotte is looking to eliminate Phoenix. Phoenix dropping off there. Susie's got Tails up, trying to eliminate Tails from the crypt. La Bandita again going after Kim. Oh yeah, Auntie's getting real close to that wrestler point. Wrestler points. Oh! Roz taken down there at the feet. Kim tossed against the ropes. Huge back body drop. Tails pulling down the top rope and Susie goes over. We're down to 5. Charlotte setting up Tails on the ropes. The Bandit going after Roz. Roz hung up on the ropes as Tails is fighting back in. Tails sent into the corner. Charlotte relentless here. La Bandita eliminates Ruthless Roz. We are down to 4. We are down to 4. It's a bunch of OG Geek Jenners in the ring right now. High angle drop kick delivered to the Raccoon Queen. Charlotte trying to eliminate Tails as the Redheads go one-on-one. Chops in the corner, punches in the other. Kim with a power bomb out of the turnbuckle on La Bandita, who rolls to the apron. Kim now breaking up the other fight going on. An elbow to Tails. Tails turning it around into a neck breaker. I should get into sport announcing. I don't watch sports, though. That's the problem. This is my sport. Oh, look at that spinning kick. The spinning kick to Kim Phoenix delivered by Tails. And then a spinning forearm right after. She's going to be dizzy. I have the voice for it. I have the voice for a lot of things that nobody's hiring me for, unfortunately. Tails taking Kim to the ropes. As Charlotte lifts up the Raccoon Queen to drive her shoulder first into the knee. Tails looking to push Kim off the apron. Kim fighting back. Rolls back in. Charlotte with that Hurricane Rana to La Bandita. The kicks in the corner and a massive enziguri to La Bandita. It's like they're going back and forth, synchronizing their kicks. Charlotte going for a big spinning kick, but Bandita reverses. Tails setting up Kim on the ropes. La Bandita with the Hurricane Rana. Kim is up. It's going to be a double team here. No, Kim fighting back in. Tails goes for that tossing suplex. They're not looking like they're in good shape, though. Bandita setting up on the ropes only to pull Tails back in. The object, though, is to go up and over to the outside. La Bandita, huge flipping Hurricane Rana on Tails from the Crypt. And a gut wrench suplex on Phoenix. La Bandita with the super kick to Tails from the Crypt. Tails has been eliminated. We're down to 3. Charlotte getting La Bandita up and a huge body slam to the outside. It is just, oh no, Keeper. It is Charlotte and Kim Phoenix left in the ring. Charlotte just staring at her opponent as Phoenix is taking her time, getting her energy back on the apron. We know how much Charlotte loves Phoenix. She waits too long, though. Oh, but she reverses with the forearm. Here is your winner of the Level Up Battle Royal, Kim Phoenix. I'm sorry, but I was laughing my ass off when I turned my camera off. Charlotte waited a moment too long. And that got wrapped up real quick. Oof. Oh my God. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from the Street of Dreams, Rush Mountmore. Rush sporting his fancy new satin jacket. Bohica had requested an appearance change, and that's what he was looking for. But who will he face tonight? And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Long Beach, California, the Spectacle, Max Havoc. I don't know why Havoc's Titantron is working and no one else's is. That's confusing. I just hope they're not all borked. We shall see. We got a heel versus heel match. That doesn't happen too often. But Havoc coming off of a victory in the Battle Royal earlier tonight. Will that momentum continue through here? Here we go. Rush Mountmore versus the Spectacle. Mountmore going for the punch. Mountmore has had not a good last few weeks. He has been on the downswing. And Havoc has been up and down, but tonight's been a good night for him so far, so we'll see if that carries him through. He's got Rush trapped in this corner right now. And the full Nelson slam. Havoc getting Rush up on his shoulders. Dropping face first on the top rope. So far, Mountmore is taking the brunt of this match. One. Kicks out at one, though. It's still early on. He's got a lot left in the tank. Max, the whip in the corner. Big clothesline. Sending Rush down. Takes the time to showboat a little bit, as you know he likes to do. Rush going for a spear, it looked like, and Havoc tosses him off like nothing. Oh, a clubbing clothesline to the back. Hitting him from his blind side. Going for another pin. Still a 1 count. Havoc goes for a punch. Rush turns it around. This is going to be Rush's first offense of the match. Connects with a clothesline. The crowd not liking it. Despite there being 2 heels in here, they seem to be booing Rush. A punch to the forehead. Max returns one to the gut. and goes for the backbreaker to take him down. Another pin. And another 1 count. He's going to have to do more before he goes for that pin again. A chop right across the chest. Sending Rush into the corner face first. Another clothesline to the back. Dropping bows. Rush attempting to cover up to weaken the brunt of those stomps that he's getting. So Max going for the arm instead. And again for a pin. He pulled a 2 count finally, wearing him down slowly. Takes him over, going for a fancy pin there. Here is your winner, the Spectacle, Max Havoc. Havoc pulling out that pin out of nowhere. Picking up a quick victory. Rush just caught off guard. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Ruthless Roz. And her opponent, making her way to the ring from Athens, Greece, Fury. Oh, Bob doesn't like some of those signs in the crowd. Challenge match is up. Roz versus Fury. The Ruthless One pulled out every dirty tactic earlier tonight. Will she do it again to topple the Amazonian Fury? Oh yeah, Fury's our resident step on me. She's crazy eyes, a little bit. Yeah, I don't think she's quite stable. Perfect. Here we go. Roz and Fury. Challenge match begins. Fury coming out with the forearm and a huge big boot. Taking the Ruthless down. Ruthless down? The Ruthless one down. Right away, this is why they won't hire me for sports commentary. Words are a challenge. Look how tall she is. Yeah, she's like 6'2" or 6'4". I don't remember exactly what I said her to. She can be taller. That's not the limit, but Roz ducking down over and over. Fury holds on. Just get one hit. There it is. Multiple forearms. A kick. Another kick. Roz getting Fury in the ropes. Look at that. Damn, that top over a tall ass. Roz with a decent showing so far. Head scissor takedown. A spinning forearm. Getting that momentum up, driving it right into the jaw of Fury. Over and over. Roz is holding her own in this match. Fury's having a hard time getting the offense in. Oh, but there it is. It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. Get back in it, Roz. Fury repeated kicks to keep her down. Roz is on the ropes. Off the ropes now. Fury dropping down. I don't know why Fury is bothering to be this agile. A chop. And Roz goes up and then down into the backbreaker. Fury attempting to rip the arm out of the socket. Roz back to her feet. Fury with another massive chop. Gets Roz up in the fireman carry position, dropping face first on the turnbuckle. Roz is dazed. Oh! Driving a hip into the side of her head. This lasted longer than the last challenge, yeah. For whatever reason, Fury and Cyric are the same level. But when Cyric dominates, it's like ridiculous. And Fury just seems to have a harder time. I mean, she's had some very dominant matches, but she doesn't come across as like completely crazy as Cyric does for whatever reason. I'm not sure. That's going to be the 10 count as Roz is dizzied up in the corner. Repeated head driven into the turnbuckle. Kick to the back. Fury just kind of circling around here. Oh, we're going for a ride. There's the spin. Tossed. That usually means the Dominator's not far away. Is she going to call for it? Nope, goes for the pin. 1, 2. Here is your winner, Fury. Yeah, I mean, honestly, not that bad, Roz. That was a decent showing. I think that's the first match that Fury's won without using the Dominator. That's strange. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is to name the #1 contender for the WG Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring first from France, Susie. Hi, girls. Susie ready to challenge to become the #1 contender. Whoever wins this match will be the #1 contender going into TLC next week. And her opponent, making her way to the ring from Portland, Oregon, Tales from the Crypt. Susie versus Tales. Tales recently losing the WG Women's Championship, meaning they still get an opportunity to become #1 contender before going to the bottom of the ladder. So this is like last chance for Tales before we start all over again. Susie, though, has been, I don't know if Susie's been this high up on the ladder yet. But if she can pull out this win, she'll get her first title shot at TLC next week. Susie going in for that reverse bear hug. Got a little chain wrestling going back and forth here. Hammerlock grabbed. Tails driven down to the mat. Susie coming in with the Susie-plex. Ha ha ha. It's a suplex. I just threw a little pun in there. Tails going with the forearm. Sends Susie into the corner. And a drop kick to the lower back. Tails has tasted championship gold now. And definitely wants to get that back. They're going to have to go through KPS for it. Possibly, Jackknife Janet will be taking a stab at the title tonight. Oh, a huge spinning forearm from Tails. Susie with that wrestling takedown, driving Tails to the mat. Snapmare takeover. And grabbing the arm of Tails. Dissecting piece by piece. Tails has got to fight back up. The longer you sit in a hold like this, the more damage it does. Tails rolls back. Throwing an elbow into Susie's face, breaking up that hold completely. They go at each other like two samurai brandishing their swords, and Tails comes out the better end of it. Now grabbing the chin lock and driving the knee into the back, but Susie fights out. Tails dropping Susie face first on the top rope. Gonna look for a pin, it seems. Yes. Only a 1 count. Susie kicks out right away. They're just staring at each other for a moment there, sizing each other up. Susie goes into the corner. Tails taking their time. Uh-oh, what's this? Getting Susie up on the top of the turnbuckle and huge knee. Another 3. Oh, goes for a third, but Susie kicks off. Oh, Susie going for the missile drop kick, and Tails swats it out of the way. Connects with a double axe handle before stumbling. Huge exchange there. Susie taking down the mat from that back suplex. Tails following up with a pin. 2. We got a 2 count. Tails whipping Susie into the corner. Another drop kick to the lower back. The snapmare takeover. Are we going to grab a hold here? Looks like we are. Sorry, I got a little hiccup thing going on. Susie's got the headlock. Releases, though. Up for the body slam. Oh, no. Tails sustaining damage from everything that's come before. They're back giving out on that lift, and Susie taking advantage, driving a knee into the back to do further damage. Tails is going outside the ring as Susie is firing up. Our floating timekeeper and announcer in the corner as Susie with a huge arm drag. Taking a bump on the outside is never a good thing. That's going to do significant damage to the already hurt back of Tails. Face first on the apron. We're at a 4 count. They have 10 to get back in. Susie saves the time. Stepping back in. Tails, though. Oh, I thought I was going for a reverse there, but Susie counters it with a big clothesline. Maintaining the momentum as you want to do. Tails going for a kick, and Susie says no. Going to lift Tails, but struggling her own now. Tails celebrating even though they didn't do anything, and Susie capitalizes with a side slam. Tails throwing a few forearms, starting to bring it back. Goes for the lift, but no, Tails' back is far too hurt at this point. Here comes the spinning forearm to the back. That's going to hurt even more tonight. Tails is already feeling it. We're going for a pin. 1, 2. Here is your winner and the #1 contender for the WG Women's Championship, Susie Hide Girls. Susie will face the champion at TLC next week, whoever that comes out to be after tonight's championship match. Will it be KPS or Jackknife Janet going into the pay-per-view? The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is to name the #1 contender for the Wrestling Generation Championship. Making his way to the ring first, from the good old US of A, K. Guile. K. Guile, a little worse for wear after that challenge match earlier tonight, in which, let's just not even bring it up, shall we? Let's move on. Get your salutes ready, chat. Get your salutes ready. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the city of Bloodhaven, Rob Impact. Guile versus Impact. I feel like this is something that comes up every now and then as well. Impact, more like Wimpact. Wow. Wow. I would be not necessarily surprised, but very amused if it ended up being K. Guile versus the Spud next week at the pay-per-view, because that always seems to happen. Although Zen is taking on the Spud in the main event tonight. Maybe Zen will pull that out again. And then I'll lose to the Spud as always. You never know. You never know. I also don't know how I'm going to decide what the matches are going to be for everybody. I might just roll them off stream, randomize it. I'm probably not going to randomize it on stream. Or I'll just try and book an interesting show where we have a nice variety. I could always do that too. Here we go. K. Guile and Rob Impact meet yet again. It's happened many times before in many different situations. K. Guile coming out with the big swing and the bridging suplex. Guile sent into the corner. Impact, some kicks. Oh! And an elbow across the chest. Stomps to the lower back. We're going for a ride. Up and over. Corner's my biggest weakness. It kind of seems like it. Impact's not going to be able to just fight him and win face to face. As we can see, Guile. Oh my God, the double axe handle. You're not going to outpower K. Guile. Not at Impact size. The strikes. He is a street fighter. Impact on the ropes. K. Guile whips him back. Look at that USA sign in the crowd. Somebody's a K. Guile fan. Stomping on the arm. Going for the pin. 1 count. Impact kicking out. K. Guile gets Impact to his feet. Looks like we can go for the stalling suplex here. We are. Holding him up in the air. This takes tremendous strength. And down he goes. Oh, man, that's like an Olympic slam right there. Massive maneuver. Continuing to work the arm. Another pin. He likes to go for that arm stomp before the pin. 2 count on Impact. He's already wearing him down. This match might not go that much longer. Sticking on the arm. It's a smart strategy. Taking a moment to celebrate, as one does. Oh my God, look at that power. Unbelievable. Kay Guile is dismantling Rob Impact right now. Whipping to the corner. Following in, going for the body splash. He connects. Another pin. Unlimited power. 2 count again. Don't worry, Auntie, you'll get there. One of those spellings will line up eventually. Again, the huge lift and the drop. Another pin over and over. 1. A 1 count. That's surprising. Takes a lot to take down Rob Impact. Hopefully I got the juice to go all the way. We shall see. We shall see. Impact fighting back up out of the hold. Elbows driven into the midsection. He's got to turn it around here, but Guile says no. There's the gut kick. Impact whipped into the corner. Guile again taking a moment to let the crowd know how dominant he is here. Impact gets off the ropes. Leapfrog drop down. Oh my God. Just put him away at this point. 1, 2, 2. He's pulling out every big move he knows right now. It's absolutely crazy. He apparently absorbed some of the strategy from Cyric in the challenge match earlier and is just unleashing it all on Rob Impact right now. Wrenching the head and neck. The only thing Impact seems to be able to do in this ring is kick out at 2. But that's only going to last for so long. Impact fighting up again. More elbows to the midsection. Oh, we got some stutters for the first time tonight. The kicks. Kay Guile on the ropes. Impact throwing him to the outside. He's hitting the ropes on the other end, and he's going up and over. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Kay Guile taken out on the outside. Whipped back into the ring. Impact follows in. There's a drop kick. He's damaging his own body in the process here. He hesitated for a moment too long. Kay Guile goes for the power bomb. Not just one. There's going to be a pair, not just 2. The trifecta. He has had enough. One, two, 2. He's trying to smother out any ember that Rob Impact has of hope. There's the kip up, though. Impact cross bodies him to the outside. I haven't seen that before. Are we going to the stairs? Driven headfirst on the apron. Kay Guile countering. Impact driven into the steel steps. We're at 6. Kay Guile knows the count's at 7. Rushes back in. Impact is staggered. We're at 8. He's got 2 seconds. Makes his way back in. Kay Guile goes to the apron. Grabs Impact again. That fireman carry takedown. Goes for the enziguri and misses. Impact swats it out of the way. Sends Kay Guile into the corner. A chop. The drop kick to the side of the head. For a second, I thought he was going for that Phoenix elbow. Whipped into another corner. Kay Guile's kryptonite. 4 corners of the ring. Staring at him for a moment before tossing him out of the ring. Where is he going? What? He jumps through the second rope into a tornado DDT. Misses the forearm, though. Kay Guile goes for a swing. There's a kick and a drop kick to take the big man down. A backbreaker. We're at 7. Kay Guile sent back in. It's been 1 week that Twitch works when I want. Oh, Noville. Standing shooting star press. That's usually the setup. Can he put Kay Guile away here? No. Guile says no. Twist of fate. Grabs the leg, turns him over into a half Boston Crab, but releases. He must be in the ropes. Grabbing the chin instead. Impact fights out of it. Side effect. Going for a pin. Kay Guile immediately kicks out. He might have had a foot in the ropes. Impact setting up again. Twist of fate. Connects. Kay Guile kicking out. I can't tell if these are kickouts or if they're rope breaks. Impact firing up after already hitting his finishing maneuver. He goes to the outside. Kay Guile back in the corner. There's another chop. He's going for that drop kick to the side of the head again. This back and forth is unbelievable. Where are we going now? Wait, what? He's calling him up. I don't think we've seen him use this before. Oh, he didn't go for it. I thought he was going to. He did not. He came back in the ring. Eat defeat. Standing shooting star press again. Impact came out of nowhere with this offensive flurry. Another twist of fate. 1, 2. here is your winner and number one contender for the Wrestling Generation Championship, Rob Impact. After the beginning of that match, I really did not see it going that way. But holy crap, the turnaround. Rob Impact goes into TLC as the number one contender, will face either Zen or the Spud. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WG Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring first, the challenger from Flagstaff, Arizona, Jackknife Janet. And her opponent, making her way to the ring from the Ocean of Stars. She is the WG Women's Champion, Katie Peters Slays. Thank you for the birthday bits, Jedi. It is championship time. Jackknife Janet, a former WG Women's Champion. I think she only held it for like a week. Or two, maybe. But she wants it back. Katie Peters Slays. Probably the longest reigning WG Women's Champion cumulatively, that's a word, has probably held it longer than anyone else added up together. That's what that means. Handing over the belt, hoping to get it back at the end of this match. One of these women will also take that championship into TLC next week, where they will defend against Susie Hyde Girls. We got this first. Jackknife Janet going for a huge body slam to start things off. Eyeing up KPS. Katie turns it into a neck breaker, dropping Janet down to the mat. Locking in the head scissor before driving an elbow to the top of the head. Striking Janet, but taking a delay there. Janet capitalizes with the snapmare. KPS back to her feet. Janet gets her up in a fireman carry position, dropping her face first on the top rope. Going for the pin early in this match. Only a 1 count. Surprised it's even that much. Back suplex on Katie, who rolls out of the ring to safety. Janet. Hey!
Get ready for the pain, woman! The pain is coming!
Taylor, thank you for 12 months. We are on the beginning of our double main event tonight. Janet versus KPS. And unfortunately, Taylor, you did not win the #1 contenders match tonight. Susie beat you, meaning you go back to the bottom of the ladder, unfortunately. But we do have a pay-per-view next week. Wrestling Generation TLC, a.k.a. Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Janet firing up here on Katie. As they come back into the ring, the knee driven down into the mat. Janet is firing up. One count on Katie. Huge punch staggers the champion. Repeated punches, but Katie fights back. Janet sent into the ropes. Drop down, leapfrog. Oh! Janet turns the momentum, and look at that clothesline. A double chop. I tell you, sometimes Janet has the most random moves. Oh, look at that DDT delivered to Janet. KPS getting the momentum back in her favor. A kick to the head as Janet counters. Goes for the crossbody, and Katie tosses her out of the way. Big clothesline. Katie's getting fired up. 2 clotheslines. Leg lariat to drop down Janet. Uh-oh, Katie's setting up for a handspring drop kick. Are we going to see the Shark Slayer already? Is this over? Is this over? Shark Slayer connects. This might be it. That rarely doesn't do the job. 1, 2. Here's your winner and still WG Women's Champion, Katie Peters Slays. Katie will be going into TLC with the championship in hand. What will be in store for Janet? But we know KPS. Hey! Auntie, thank you for gifting a sub to HG. We know that Katie will be facing Susie Hyde Girls at TLC now. We don't know what kind of match yet, but we know that will be the match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Wrestling Generation Championship.
Hey now.
Making his way to the ring first, the challenger from Seattle, Washington, Zen. T-Pop, thank you for the follow. Chat, get your cat jams ready. Get your cat jams for the champ. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the farmlands of Canada, he is the Wrestling Generation Champion, The Spud. If I know anything from watching these two competitors, you are in for a match. Spud looking real jacked. Oh, he eats his Wheaties. He has his Wheaties and his potatoes. That's like his entire diet, I'm pretty sure. Wheaties and potatoes. Zen is focused and ready. Looking trim. The Spud is so jacked he dwarfs that championship belt. The man does not take off his sunglasses or his beanie. That's where the power emanates. What about Spinach? Doesn't pull a Popeye? I don't know. He might do that with like a box of Wheaties. I think he might just take the whole box and just pop the box, and the bag pops and it flies up in the air, and he just all the Wheaties like that. There is the championship. Who will go into TLC next week, brandishing the championship to defend against Rob Impact? Will it be Zen or the Spud? The Spud goes for a swing right away. Zen catches him and twists it into a neck breaker. Zen with a huge suplex. The Spud's a bigger man. That's going to take it out of him if he keeps taking those lifting maneuvers. We know that Zen's a man of technical prowess. The Spud with that butterfly underhook suplex. Taking Zen over as I bump into my microphone. But Zen, the dragon screw, after catching the leg. Like I said, a man of technical prowess. He will take you down to the mat and dissect you limb by limb. Sending the Spud into the corner. Follows in with the clothesline. He has one goal in mind right now, and that is championship gold. A 1 count this early in the match in this economy. Zen taking a break, but it's the wrong time to do so. The belly to back suplex from the Spud. He saw an opening. Zen with a tremendous stiff arm clothesline. I thought he learned his lesson not to show off in the corner there, but you don't know. Spud gets sent off the ropes. Drop down, leapfrog. Up and over. That's when you use the big man's momentum against him. That's the way to do it. The power of the Spud. Zen lifting into a huge suplex. Was not expecting this much offense this early from Zen, but he is focused. Whereas, who knows what the Spud's been doing the last week getting ready for this. I think he just goes out on the farm, honestly. But I'm pretty sure he practices on, like, Carbs. He's been doing carbs. I just imagine he has like a bunch of posts with like actual ropes on them and just bags of potatoes all over the ground for his mat. That's what he practices on. He's been perfecting his French fry recipe, maybe. Another twisting neck breaker to take the Spud down. Zen going for another pin. Only a 1 count. It takes a lot more than that to break down the potato. A bulldog drives him face first into the mat. Zen is smart to keep him pinned to the ground, but the Spud fights off. Oh no! We have not seen him do that yet. Going for a pin. Here is your winner and still Wrestling Generation Champion, The Spud.